So y'all, let me tell y'all my experience with a motherfucker trying to recruit me to be his hoe. Right? So I just moved. Y'all know I just moved or whatever, right? So I meet this dude on Clubhouse. And his offer just sounded weird. He's like, first he told me he live in the same city I live in. Then I find out he don't live in the same city I live in. He live in another city nearby, which is in another state, right? So I would have to leave the state for whatever he was trying to do. So I get to do my number because he's talking about he need a roommate. And I was trying to figure out, if you got all this money, why do you need a roommate? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you need a roommate if you got all this money? He was just like, oh, I'm just trying to take care. All you need to do is pay for food, da 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 da. Okay, so you want me to move from where I'm at, come to a town where I don't know nobody, to be your roommate, but you want me to be quiet, and you don't want me to tell the girl that you fuck with that I'm gonna be your roommate, but you telling all your niggas I'm gonna be your roommate, right? And you let niggas come in the room calling us bitches and hoes and saying shit like, oh, the hoes gonna keep letting them talk, they gonna still be around them anyway. Oh, because all your partners is pimps too. So this whole time I wasn't aware that she was trying to get all of my business because you a pimp. And you believe that I can attract niggas with money. So you want me to come and be in your space so you can fucking groom me and beat the fuck out of me so I can go out here and go make money for you with these niggas that be wanting to talk to me that got a lot of money. Yeah, was trying to talk me out of talking to my therapist, telling me I don't need that if you got a support system. Who is my support system? You and your bitches? I was trying to figure out why he was so pressed about me going to talk to my therapist. And that's when I realized, y'all don't understand this shit. Pimps don't like therapists. They don't want you talking to no professional that's going to help you figure out that there's something wrong with that nigga. They are terrified. This is why men don't go to therapists. This is why most of these black men don't go to therapists. They don't want nobody to know that they are a psychopath or a sociopath. They have to hide this shit. They don't want you to feel like it's acceptable to go talk to somebody about your fucking experiences with their toxic ass, because then you're gonna realize that they're a pimp. But I was already catching peeping. My ancestors last night said, don't worry about it. Don't be going to his rooms all day like that no more. He gonna show you who he is. I go in the room today. All of a sudden today, after I go off and tell him that I'm not fucking with what he got going on, basically he said to us in the room, like, I noticed consistently over the past week, he consistently had other niggas come in the room try to groom me to be okay with giving this nigga money and not being his main female. But he needs me to move in with him because he got to break me down. The rest of these bitches already give him money and already do what he wants. Right? This is what I be talking about, bro. Like, this shit is, you know, so this is what really, really set me off. So the dude said, oh, they got all this AI shit coming out now. We gonna have to start back selling bitches. Selling pussy. Because all y'all niggas gonna be broke. Because they making it where all the robots is doing all the jobs. And I had started to think that before this nigga said this shit. I said, people not even paying attention to what's happening. They had this virus come out. Then now they got this recession. No matter who is in office, I feel like the prerogative is going to be the same. Globally. They are reenacting the slave trade right before your eyes. And instead of it being labor exploitation, now they're going to be selling pussy because there's no laws that actually have ever been put in place to prohibit them from selling people for sex. Because it's like they strategically planned this the whole time, because none of the schools was ever teaching us that they was actually buying women and men specifically as sexual concubines. But why? That's a question I always ask. Why did they never want us to know that they was selling our ancestors for sex? Because they needed us to not know the shit, so when they started doing the shit and they kept doing the shit, we would never be able to just really know the signs. These niggas are positioning themselves in places of power. And other people have started talking about this shit. Other people of other races are seeing this shit. They like, well, why would we fucking traffic girls from Mexico, traffic girls from other countries when we could just go to the college and fucking kidnap the girls and traffic them? This is the shit that men are saying. This is the shit I've been saying for the past fucking 3 years. And everybody said I was fucking crazy. I'm triggered. I'm losing my mind. Now, niggas, after this Diddy shit, I told y'all, this whole shit with Diddy was gonna do one or two things. It's gonna scare niggas, or it's gonna make motherfuckers start doing it more, because they're like, oh, you could get away with this. This is like a mass awakening of bringing it out of pimp culture. So the real question gonna be, so what the fuck we about to do? Huh? What we gonna do? Because I'm convinced now that a lot of jobs are not hiring women no more, because they feel like we are liabilities. They don't want to chance us reporting them for sexual assault in the workplace anymore. They would prefer to hire women that can't report sexual assault, like the women that don't speak any English and have no papers. It's really hard to go and find a woman that went missing, illegally being brought over to the country, if she don't have no papers and she don't exist. Who knows how many women and men have gone missing in sex trafficking coming to this country as immigrants? Like, I'm just complete a loss of words, bro. Like, I don't even know what the fuck to say. I don't know what the fuck to do. I feel like men and women in mass numbers of all races are going to continue and begin to perpetuate pimp culture within the next few years. And I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm not saying we hopeless. Maybe it might be some mass awakening and shit that happens, but as long as there's a housing crisis and the financial means don't match, we are gonna be in trouble. We're gonna be in trouble. Because now, most women, to get out of pimp culture, went to college and got degrees. They have allowed pimps to infiltrate the schools for so many years now that is not even a safe option. They are purposely making it where those of us that they feel will be high risk for sex trafficking do not complete college. It's almost like it's too late now. And the parents have helped this shit. Kicking the kids out, keeping them from finishing school, being abusive. The women are grooming their own daughters for sex trafficking. They doing the dirty work for these motherfuckers at this point. I don't know what else to say, bro. This shit just blew my mind today. And I just really need y'all to know that I'm so proud of myself for seeing this shit. It was like I was going through the motions of what was happening to me when I was being trafficked a long time ago, and I never really knew what was happening at that time. It's like I got to re-experience that as an adult, as an older adult this time, except I really already knew what was going on, but I just waited until they showed me who they were. There's no amount of lies or jokes you can make to say that you saying something like, oh, we're going to start back selling bitches, that's going to make me believe you and start back being cool with you. No amount of nothing. No amount. So, y'all just be aware of your surroundings. Don't disclose your address. Stop letting these niggas come to your house. Stop trusting them with your trauma. Go get a therapist. For real. If the state you in don't have resources for that shit, go somewhere else where you can get a free therapist if you need one. You understand? Don't allow them to keep fucking playing with you like this. Shit, if you gotta lie and say you in a state that's got resources until you get there to get help, do it. Y'all gotta get y'all life right. You got to. You got to start healing this trauma, because otherwise they are going to fucking traffic you. Black women, they are going to traffic you. Queer women, trans women, trans men. If y'all don't start healing, y'all are going to be the first of high risk of being sex trafficked. And the government is making it legal for them to do this shit. They never made it illegal. But now, it's becoming more cool to do this. This is the message from the ancestors. Okay? I'm gonna talk to y'all soon.